And Merriweather's done. The second and final night. Look at this, finishing it up with a 4-song encore. Feeling like we got off stage a little bit, maybe a bit early in the second set here. Getting us started with Carini tonight. A nice little run of 1.0 songs. And then mostly throughout the first set, bunch of songs getting their first run of the summer. Carini getting us going, all right, with a nice little soft jam and Carini. Then into My Soul and Riff. Getting the dancing going with those two making their summer debut. Then Gumbo, of course, coming. Everybody wanting to hear a Gumbo. It's coming through here in the first set. It's Ice after that. Again, ending the run here of the 1.0 songs at this point. You can almost break it up right there. And then maybe the controversial segment of the first set. Look, if you weren't down, I'm happy with Winterqueen. I think if you hang around and don't go take a piss and hang for the end of that song, you're going to like it by the end. Halfway home, I didn't hear a whole bunch of the Ghosts of the Forest, so this is all still pretty new to me. Shade and Yarmouth, all right. But if you weren't in there for Winterqueen, Halfway Home, you may have really been struggling at this point right here. Then we go back to 1.0 with Wedge and Antelope, just a smoking Antelope to end the first set, 8:54 p.m. Official end time of night 2, set 1. So we get this surprisingly Winterqueen, one of the highlights of the first set. Gumbo and Carini also, as well as Antelope. And then look, when they're opening up the second set with Crosseyed and Painless, you can pretty much expect you're going to get Crosseyed and Painless something all night long, whether if it's vocally, whether if it's from Trey. At some point in the Ruby Waves, I felt like we got a Weekapog Crosseyed and Painless jam. That was nice. And look, the jams on their own were doing just fine. They didn't need all the Crosseyed and Painless nonsense, but we get it anyhow. That opens up the second set. All 4 guys, maybe Fishman getting shorted a little bit, just having to do his duty throughout the jam, but everybody else getting a chance to shine at some point. They had slowed it all the way down, seeming like maybe they were going to go into Everything's Right, and then they pick it back up to a tempo. Somehow the tempo was up, but it was still kind of a chill jam, eventually giving way to Everything's Right. Trey solo and Everything's Right toward the end. Of course, we get some still waiting vocals in there. Boom, so these two right off the bat coming strong, but they're not done after that. Ruby Waves, if you thought, nah, come on, again, another Ghost of the Forest. This seems to be the Ruby Waves songs. Paige has found his groove on this one early, often, already. Then that's where the Weekapog jam shows up. Twist, we got some woos and Ruby Waves, so then of course you're going to get woos in the twist. 2001, a Merriweather tradition, apparently. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a couple of them. But so then Blaze On, a jammed out Trey just ripping, melting faces in the Blaze On jam. What a way to end the second set. Still had some time though. They could have snuck in a Susie or a Julius, Show a Life, something like that in there, Shine a Light. But nope, calling it a set. Well, good call right there, calling it a set too, if I may say. And then boom, leaving plenty of time. Maze, check, all right, we get Waste. And then Sanity, they're still not done. And then Wilson, boom, officially ending it strong. Look at this. Woo! Again, some nights you just got to look at it. So Carini, Gumbo, all this, the Crosseyed and through Ruby Waves, all of that. And you didn't break, this whole second set, really. Look at that. Not a dud in sight. All right, and then Waste. If they're going to play a slow ballad, we'll take Waste. We'll give Waste a thumbs up. Yarmouth and Shade, however, we just won't say anything. We'll keep quiet about those two. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Boom.